Hi, this video is the art of hair transplant restoration surgery in terms of the FUE donor scar. I try and provide as many examples as I can for the viewer to see the different type of scar, the different example of the FUE scar and different example of FUT scar. But this video is the example of FUE scar. FUE means follicular unit extraction, where we shave the back and we randomly pluck the roots one at a time. So you have tiny dots of scar scattered throughout the back like mosaic pattern, allow you to shave your hair really short. Okay, there's always pro and con for both FUE and FUT. There's no technique are perfect. The benefit of FUE is minimal scar, less invasive than the strip method, less painful, less chance of infection, and faster healing. All those are great about the FUE, but again, there's no technique are perfect. The downside of FUE, the cost is number one, because it's more labor. Number two, the overall density will decrease more with the FUE versus the FUT. So the moment you do the FUE, the total number of grafts you harvest out as compared to the strip method is less in the future. Okay. The other downside of the FUE is the number of grafts we can harvest. The FUE we can harvest 2,000 to 3,000 grafts per day. Thus most patients with mild to moderate hair loss opt for the FUE method. On the other hand, the strip method can harvest 35 to 6,000 grafts per day. So thus, advanced hair loss, class 5, 6, or 7 tend to opt for the strip method. So the FUE is cost more because more labor. The donor density decrease faster. The number of grafts we can harvest less, and the growth rate of the FUE is 10% less density than the FUT. Now you can have excellent result with my work whether you do FUE or FUT, but the FUE will grow 10% less density than the strip method or the FUT. So the strip method will leave you a permanent linear scar for the rest of your life. You can never wear your hair short again. Okay, but if you leave it long, no one see the scar. The strip method is more invasive, more painful, more chance of infection. All those are bad about the strip method. However, the benefit of the strip method is, number one, is cheaper because less labor. The number of grafts we can harvest is bigger, from 35 to 6,000, so more advanced hair loss for the strip method. The overall density of the strip method. Now we take out the hair in the back, so the hair are gone, the root are gone. However, the overall density above and below the scar are still intact with the strip method. So you save more your donor with the strip method than the FUE, and you can harvest more for the future with the strip than the FUE. And then the strip, we don't shave the hair in the back. We shave a small area and cut out what we shave, so you walk out the long hair with headache. The best thing about the strip method, it gives you overall density is better than the FUE because less damage to the root. So there's always pro and con. No technique are perfect. It's always a personal journey. You never go wrong picking one or the other. If you decide to go FUE, you're correct. If you decide to go with the FUT, you're correct as well. So this is an example of FUE donor scar. Again, result vary from one individual to another. Some of them could be worse than this, and some of them could be better than this. I perform both FUE and FUT. Both FUE and FUT produce scar. There is no surgery without scar. And this is the result of FUE. Thank you.